For more great videos and learning tutorials, or to download the exercises that go with these videos, please visit our website at www.createthenet.com. That was www.createthenet.com. Hi, and welcome back to our series of videos on CSS. In our previous videos, we showed you how to create a one-column layout using divs in CSS. In this video series, we're going to go ahead and look at how you can create a simple two-column layout. And this is basically the site that we're going for right now. You can see we've got a header and a footer here. But then the main area of the page is divided into two. And I've got a navigation column here on the left, and I've got a content area over here to the right. So we're going to see how to build this particular layout. I'm going to go ahead and close out of Google Chrome, and we're going to come back, and I've gone ahead and already created an HTML file, inserted some heading material, including a link to my style sheet. I've also gone ahead and pre-populated some styles in here. I haven't actually put any property value statements in. I've just added the ID selectors. And that way, when I'm coding the actual page, these ID selectors will come up and I don't have to worry about mistyping something. So I'm going to come back in here to source code, and let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to click in my body area. And you'll remember the first thing that we always do when we're laying out pages with divs is contain all of your content divs in a wrapper. That way, any alignment or spacing that you may do, or changes in the width of the layout that you may perform, you can take care of by just modifying one div instead of having to go modify them all. For example, let's say you start off your design and it's an 800 pixel layout. So you've defined all of your individual divs at 800. If you were to change that to 1000, you'd have to go back and change all those individual ones. But instead, I'm going to go ahead and put all my sizing and margin space on a wrapper div, so that if that div changes, all the divs that are contained in it will adjust accordingly. So I'm going to go ahead and do div ID, and you're going to see there's the names of my divs coming up. Again, really, really helpful there. And I'm going to close my div, and all of my content is going to go in between these items. So I'm going to indent myself in there a little bit, and whoops, get the wrong item there. Div ID equals, and in this case it's going to be the header div. And I'm going to go ahead and close that div. We'll go ahead and add some content later on. For right now, I just want to go ahead and define all of my divs. And the next item is going to be a navigation div. That's going to be that left nav. And then we're going to go ahead and create a content div on our page. And then we're going to conclude with a footer div. So now I've got all four of my content divs, header, navigation, content, and footer, contained in a div called wrapper. I'm going to go ahead and right click up here and say save all, and then I'm going to go into design view and live view, and you'll see I can't see anything because I don't have any content. If I go out of live view, I do see the wrapper for these divs if I have my CSS layout outlines on, but there's no content yet. So I'm going to come back in here to code, and let's go ahead and add some content. Inside of an H1 tag, I'm going to go ahead and type welcome to our website. So that'll be in the header area. And actually I'm going to split this so you'll be able to see these come up as I go. In the content area, I've actually prepared some content ahead of time. So I'm going to go ahead and select that in another document, and then go ahead and paste it in. And you can see here I've just got a page heading along with in an H2 tag along with several paragraphs worth of text. And there we go with that. And I did skip over the navigation. We're going to come back to that. And I'm going to come into the footer area, And I'm going to go ahead and open a P tag and just go ahead and type copyright 2010. Just whatever I want in the footer. And now you'll see that information is there. So when I preview this in a browser, I just have a pure HTML document, no formatting or anything. In our next video, we're going to begin to explore the CSS that will format this particular page and make it appear like this. Also, if you're interested in seeing the high definition 1280 by 720 videos, please go to createthenet.com. When we upload these videos to video sharing services, they always shrink the video size down and decrease the quality, so they come out a little bit fuzzy. If you go to the website, you can see the full resolution versions of these videos.